Cash Color Campus, high level of conversation, alive, hiphopdaily.tv. And I got my other guest in the building, my man Dillion Maurer. Dillion, what's good with you, man?
What up, man? Good to be here, man. It's a blessing, man. What's up?
Ain't nothing. I appreciate you. You know, we kicked off A3C week. So I said weekend by accident. I'm old school. A3C week because it started today.
It's a long weekend, though. It's like 5 Fridays in a row.
Bro, it's going to be...
how you got to go.
It's going to be super litty, man. But you're going to be one of the guests. You're going to be one of the acts that's performing this weekend, man.
That's right.
And I do want to get a chance to talk to you about, your performance this weekend, but also how you got into music and your fascination with lobsters.
Okay. Yeah, that about sums it up.
So first, let's talk about how you got, first introduce yourself. Who are you and what do you do for everybody who doesn't know?
Word up. Peace, y'all. My name is Dillion. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida, originally Duval. I've been in Atlanta for the past 15 years. I got a label outfit called Full Plate, Duval-based artist with my partner Peyton Locke, rest in peace. And you know what I'm saying? Out here repping the ATL, doing it. Plates and crates, business. And that's what it is.
That's solid, man. So Jacksonville. So are you a fan of Gardner Minshew? Like, are you loving the mustache right now?
Man, however they get it, I kind of miss the old days,
When they're losing?
Well, we had that one run. That's the second year when we went to the AFC Championship.
True.
We had Mark Brunell and Jimmy Smith, the glory years.
How long ago was that?
About 20.
Okay, I was like, Jesus. Like, you saying names like, whoa, Brunell.
Yeah, like Madden 98 shit.
Yeah, because I'm like, the Jacksonville Jaguars, I know have been like Owens. They've been almost Owens something like almost for years.
Yeah,
man.
we had that one season a couple years ago.
Y'all almost had it with Blake Bortles, man. Like I really thought Blake Bortles was going to stumble his way into a big contract.
Nah, man, he's got a bad name already.
Yeah,
Bortles. That's not gonna get you wins.
But am I tripping? Isn't that a football name like Blake Bortles? Like that's a
Steve Young is a football name.
It's a football name. Who's the other kid I used to hate, boy?
Sounds like a golf name.
Jimmy Clausen. That's a football name, like a quarterback. Jimmy Clausen.
Doubt.
Terrible quarterback. Terrible human being.
Yeah, it's tough, man. It's all good.
So speak to us about how you found hip hop, because we are here for the annual gathering called A3C. So how did you find hip hop? Like, when were you introduced to the culture?
Growing up in Jacksonville, there's a lot of Filipinos there. It's like a Navy base, and they were into DJing and breakdancing, and I couldn't do the breakdancing, so I gravitated towards the DJing. So I was like getting records like Planet Rock, like freestyle, like breaking records and stuff. So that was like what I was first into. Now this was like 96, so it was still old already, but I was like into like old school shit, like breaking shit first. And then like, the type of hip hop that was out at the time, like the New York stuff, like the jazzier stuff was just kind of what I gravitated towards. Boom, went to University of Florida. That's when I started rapping and DJing and kind of doing that. Moved out there, came to Atlanta in 2005. Was with a small label called ATF, which was here at the time, and they're actually one of the partners that started the A3C festival. So the first time I came to Atlanta was in 2004 to perform at the first A3C festival.
Is this back? Was it at Masquerade back then?
No, this was at the Loft.
Oh, so it was one set, one stage.
Just the upper room at the Loft, and it was there for like the first 3 or so years, if I recall correctly. But yeah, so I've actually done all 15 A3Cs straight. This is year number 15, you know what I mean? Powering through.
That's what's up.
Old. Nobody knows who the hell I am.
15,
got
what's
a lot
that
of
like?
Grays in my beard, and I'm getting it, baby. 15 years.
15 years. What is that, like sophomore in high school? Like
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you had a kid back in
exactly.
04, I'm still doing it, baby. Holla at your man. Get his driver's permit ass to come pick me up and ride me around.
That's such a fact. Such a random fact. Yeah, if you had a kid in 04, yeah, come pick me up. I might need your help after a show later tonight.
Oh man,
that's what's up. So you was there from the beginning, and just random note, Masquerade was my favorite A3C. Like
that was a great era.
That's it, because I'm still picturing in my mind. At one point, I had Crit on one part of the field and Nipsey Hussle's on the other.
Yes, I remember.
And then
that
you
one.
go into inside, and you got like films and all this other. It was dope. Like that was
It was like a summer camp because you got a lot of FaceTime with a lot of people too.
Yes.
You see them going up and down the stairs and all that.
And they can't deny you. They can't deny you. Right. Like, you're right in front of them. Can I give you my CD? There's
no doubt. What's up, Dame Dash?
Yeah, right?
It's good seeing you again for the 4th time in 5 minutes.
Yeah, in 5 minutes.
Take this demo.
Neither one of us are leaving this bar because there's too many people here. So you might as well take this CD.
Respect.
That's exactly how I used to go down to Masquerade.
Yeah,
exactly, man.
That's right.
So who are some of your favorite MCs coming up?
I was a Tribe head, Mega, The Roots.
Core Mega?
Core Mega too. I was just a Mega Tribe head.
Oh, okay.
De La, yeah, no doubt.
Not saying who,
like Core Mega too.
Somebody came on the show one time. Not even somebody, I know who it was, but they came on the show and mentioned Core Mega, and I was like, wow, I ain't never heard nobody actually say they was a Core Mega fan. I know they exist, but I just never heard anybody say it.
They're out there.
Yeah, they're clearly out there.
Yeah, Diamond D, like kind of like the Public Enemy, like the kind of
He was fighting the power.
Yeah, I was doing all that.
Now I feel the first rap record I ever heard was Black Steel and the Hour of Chaos.
Nice.
And I remember running. I was in elementary school, and I remember running home because I didn't know. I'm listening to what I'm hearing, but I couldn't comprehend it. So I just ran home and just started drawing shit. I'm like, I had a letter from the government. I was like, I don't even know how to say fuck the government. I don't even know what they want. Hard, I remember just writing that day, like, yo, they did that to my mind.
That's gangster. I was a big Snoop head. That was like maybe my first. Like I was in like 5th grade, and I like memorized all the words to Doggy Style. And there was like an 8th grader in the neighborhood, and she was fast, and so like she was babysitting one time, and like I asked her like, "Yo, what is a sack of rocks?" And she told me like what she thought it was. It wasn't that.
What did you think it was?
I asked her like what was busting a nut. She was like, she said some wild ass shit. That was a weird time in my life.
Clearly a weird time in her time.
Trajectory.
Clearly a weird time in her time, in her life.
What's up, Jessica? You out there? You was fine.
Dillion Maurer, everybody. Dillion fucking Maurer.
I digress.
Yeah, man. Dillion, but there's a lot about you because I know that there's also the rhyme, but there's also the fact that you became a chef. Like, let's speak about that. Like, how did that transition even happen?
Okay, so when I was in college at University of Florida, I was working as a waiter at like a Japanese steakhouse, and they got robbed, and all the hibachi chefs left. And the owner, he was like, yo, if you stay here, I'll train you how to be a hibachi chef. This shit was like some Karate Kid shit.
Yeah, right?
I was in there every day. 7 days a week, and I had to eat what I fucking cooked. So like for the first week, shit was not really popping. I was burning the shit. I'm over here like,
was you thoroughly cooking the food? That first off, like the first week, was you thoroughly cooking the chicken?
Oh yeah, it took a minute though. It took a minute. It was about 2 months of me training, and then I started cooking, and I did that full time all through college.
Yeah.
And at the very end, that's how I met Chuck D, because I cooked for him. He came into my restaurant, and I bonded with Chuck D and made him salmon and scallops, and it was like the greatest day of my entire life. And, that was 15 years ago.
That's what's up. And you still cook. I saw you on I believe, a recipe of yours on Mary Jane recently.
Oh, okay, word.
I feel like I did. Unless it was a different Dillion Maurer.
There is actually one. Now, that's a weird story. I found him on Facebook. Player? No, that's a different Maurer, but there's a Dillion Maurer. And he's like my nemesis. I've been knowing him on Facebook for like 15 years. Like when Facebook first came out, I swear to God, because I was like looking and searching for my own name. Yeah. And I see this dude, and it's a dude in the picture, and he kind of looks like me. And he's like holding a microphone. And I'm like, oh shit, is that me? Dillion Maurer? And he lives in Virginia. I'm like, I don't live in Virginia. And it turns out he's like a Christian rock singer or some shit. And I'm like, yo, this like bizarro Dillion Maurer. And so that's how I put my middle name. Yeah, be on God.
But everybody, you know how many people rolled up there and say he looks high? He is.
Oh, yeah. Well, hey, listen, man, I'm just trying to stay on brand with the podcast, baby.
Look, I'm trying to tell you, you know what? But finding your name, because my man Danny Digital has this issue. Like, whoever has Danny Digital on Twitter refuses to give him Danny Digital. And so he has to put 2 L's in his name.
Damn.
Yeah, I feel bad for him.
I feel that.
I feel bad for you every day because the dude who has his name doesn't even use the page.
Right, he's not even active, man.
Just holding it hostage, waiting for Danny Digital to be a millionaire.
It's a good look, though.
Waiting for him to buy him out, man. So this week, what are your plans for A3C? I know you have the Big Daddy Kane show. I know you have Rakim, but what else is going on?
Yes, tomorrow is the Big Daddy Kane Rakim show. I'm opening up. It's crazy, humbling honor, no pressure.
Yeah, right? No pressure.
You know what I mean? So I'm just working on that, getting ready for that, pulling some tricks from out the bag, you know what I mean? And Mos Def is tonight, or Yassine Bey, so I'm going to go check that out. And what else we got going on? Sky Zoo.
Yeah.
That's going to be super dope. I know Controller Eyes is doing a joint on Saturday. That's my birthday.
Salute.
10/12. Libro's in the building.
Oh, what we doing for your birthday, man?
Eating lobster. You already know. 5 o'clock. Chops Lobster Bar. I might be there, but if you go, it's like $80 a plate. So
that's what's up.
You know, you're invited, but it's all you.
You're invited, but it's all you.
That's how you do it. It's like a destination wedding.
Before we get out of here, man, what is your fascination with lobsters?
Yeah, so I have a character, alter ego, Lobsterdamus. The new album is out right now, The Tales of Lobsterdamus. You know what I mean? I did all the beats. Lobsterdamus did the raps. He's basically, he's half man, half crustacean, and 100% asshole, man. I can't do nothing about him, man. He's a wild, wild boy. He's a wild dude. So, you should check it out. Lobsterdamus, The Tales of Lobsterdamus. It's streaming. It's everywhere. It's on vinyl. You know what I mean? I brought you a CD.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? If you got any way to play this these days.
We discuss this all the time about how there's no way to play a CD.
2019, the days of...
It's a collector's item.
Word up.
Lobsterdamus. This is almost like MF Doom shit, man. Or not even MF Doom. It's like Quasimodo with Mad Lib.
Hey, man, that's an honor, man. One of my heroes.
Lobby
but yeah, check it out. It's a little thing, It's a little thing. More on the way. But yeah, so Lobby Dom's gonna make an appearance tomorrow at the A3C.
Is he gonna have the whole outfit on?
You know what I'm saying? There's only one version. He's either there or he's not.
Oh, I'm there for a Big Daddy Kane Rakim concert where a guy jumps on the stage with a lobster costume on.
Then you are.
I'm in the right place
tomorrow at Masquerade, my guy.
Yeah. My boy, I appreciate you coming through.
It's an honor. Thank you for having me. You know what I'm saying? Check out Plates and Crates too. That's the vegan dinner party.
This is really my face after this interview. I'm blown away right now. I wish this was longer.
It's a lot going on. It's a lot. We got a lot going on.
But bro, I appreciate you coming through, man. And before you leave out, let people know how they can find you on social media.
Yeah, I'm on Instagram, DillonMaurer. That's it. At Dillion Maurer. And Facebook, Dillion Maurer Music. And Twitter is Dillion Maurer too, but I'm not really on it like that. Bro, I'm trying to get better, man. It's too much work, man.
I think I met my spirit animal, like right here. I think I met him. His name is Dillion Maurer, man.
My bro.
My boy. Appreciate you. And that's Cash Color Cannabis.
Cash Color Cannabis. Respect.
We gonna do